we need to talk about the future of Democrats. They write stuff about Umbra. These are the thought leaders of the Democrat Party. Let that sink in. I mean, these are just a few of them. And in fact, this has nothing to do how they look. If they were behind a dry wall and just listening to what they're saying, only their nonsense, the nonsense that comes out of their mouth, you could judge them by that. And in this moment, I want to address the most insane things that have happened with Democrats in the past 24 hours. Because for some reason, after Trump spoke, they became so unhinged. Well, you're not going to believe it. The first one is this guy, Cory Booker, that for some reason this influencer that you can see is a soy boy. It's very easy to see that this guy doesn't eat meat, that he doesn't lift weights, that he could take vitamin B shots. And for some reason, Cory Booker, this guy, sorry for the jump scare, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, he voted no on the Protection of Women and Girls in the Sports Act. He is comfortable allowing men in women's bathrooms and locker rooms. He proudly voted against women's rights as every other Democrat. Cory Booker is disgusting. He was doing this. I'm going to play the video. So you see that he was like looking for kind of tickles or something. No, I'm going to play that again. For playing it in slow motion, the little guy is trying to go away, and for some reason, Cory Booker is looking too friendly. Yeah, that is Harry Season's buddy. I just know Harry Season. I thought that this was Harry Season by a second. Obviously, it's not, but all of them look the same. It's like the Harry Season. What was the name of the other guy? The oh my God, the one who was named something. It is. It's like he goes right next to him, okay, and the little guy lowers his head like ashamed and drives his face back, like he's visibly uncomfortable. Like his first reaction is leaning back and turning his head away. Notice that. And he takes a step back. And once he takes a step back, notice that Booker's still holding his arm. Notice that, okay? It's very noticeable in the ear. Then Booker brings him close to him and does this. I mean, can you imagine how uncomfortable? Can you imagine how uncomfortable? I mean, I don't care if this guy is a libtard as well. That nobody should be in this position. And he tries to walk away, and Booker goes right next to him. And I don't want to. I could say that there must be a body language technical way of calling this, but Booker was basically humping the guy. I mean, why? Yeah, it's like he was sniffing him. He was going full Biden on the guy, but Biden was slower. Like Booker was a bit more rough, let's say. So this is the kind of things that I'm telling you. Are these people? If these people behave like this in public, my question is, how do they behave when the cameras are not rolling? You see, the guy is trying to get away, and Booker is not allowing him. And this hand that you see here is from this guy who is doing a kind of a protective gesture. He's protecting his chest. It's like he doesn't know what to do, because Booker is essentially overpowering him. And yeah, this is full dry humping. Yeah, Biden 2.0, the bald Biden. Yeah, and then he releases him. Oh yeah, it's just a joke. Let me Let's shake hands. No, man. No, no, no. This is so terrific in many ways. But I would say I need to fix a couple of things in here. I forgot to fix the audio just in case you don't you don't lose your hearing. Okay, we're right here to move on to the next part, which is this. Oh my God. Trigger warning, purple hair Representative Rosa DeLauro. This is her reaction to Trump's speech, who, along with her fellow Democrats, refused to stand and clap for a boy with brain cancer, says that Trump's speech was vengeful instead of being lifting. I don't know. I think that the best part was Trump saying that this was the golden era of America, but I think the most disturbing, I don't know if this is her studio or something, but the background looks disturbing enough, especially that kind of Mickey Mouse, Chucky crossover in the background. But whatever. Let's hear this lady. My God, this is what the things that you have to do for a show.
I was really stunned that the election was fought over the cost of living, and families who live paycheck to paycheck, concerned about whether or not they were going to be able to pay their bills.
I mean, I just have a question. I have a question of how does she select what to, I would say what to dress for that day, but the right verb would be what to throw over herself, because it's like there was like this I don't know, clothes fight. It's like she entered Ross Dress for Less. You remember Ross if you're from the United States, and I remember Ross like 20 years ago. That was still civilized. Nowadays Ross is like you enter Ross and you get out exactly like this. Okay, it's like the usual. Yeah, that's how she looks. That's how she looks. She entered Ross on the big time. I don't know how to say that.
Be able to pay for their health care, in some cases even putting food on the table. And the address tonight didn't address any of those issues about cost of living and the fact that people live paycheck to paycheck and what we ought to be doing.
Hey, do you think that I don't know, maybe having 30 days, 35 days in office is enough to just fix the previous 4 years? I know that is the usual, politician speech, but it's still true. It's that you cannot fix that like from 1 month to the other. It would be just magical. You can fix the border from one day to the other. The economy, it's a bit is she at goodwill? Good one, Castellano. Good one. Is she at goodwill? No. This absolutely looks like she was at some kind of clothes fight.
And the Congress is to make sure that we are helping people to secure an economic future for themselves and their families. I found the speech to be vengeful, revengeful, and instead of being lifting the hopes and the aspirations of people of the United States, of how we move forward as the great nation that we are.
I don't know if we heard the same speech. I want to think that we didn't.
What the vision for our future was. It devolved into just vindictiveness and self-adulation on behalf of Donald Trump. It did not address the issue of unchecked billionaires like his friend, ally, and Elon Musk.
I mean, I sometimes have trouble organizing my thoughts, but she is like she's in office, let's say, and she cannot organize her thoughts, and whatever she says is it's not even word salad. If word salad would be nice, but it's not even word salad. It's like she starts a sentence and the end of the sentence doesn't connect with the next one. So yeah, I'm going to be this mean. I don't care. This doesn't make sense.
It was not a speech befitting a great world leader or a great president of the United States.
Ma'am, I couldn't say, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you make Kamala look brilliant. You definitely make Kamala look brilliant. Even Biden looks and sounds better than you. This is incredible. This is incredible. Oh, no, this one. I forgot this. Breaking female, thank you, Don Blucher. Female Democrat politicians uploaded what is being called the cringest video of the year. In this video, Congresswomen AOC, Lauren Underwood, Catherine Clark, Judy Chu, Jasmine Crockett, and Susie Lee can be seen imitating what appears to be Marvel, Avengers, or possibly a Street Fighter game character selection screen. And you know, when you are fighting games, I don't know if you have played fighting games, I'm 100% sure that these women have not played fighting games, and they want to look like a I feel really embarrassed. I watched this like 10 times, and every single time I grew like smaller and almost went under my desk because this was so cringe to watch. I don't understand. Do they want to appeal? And why does AOC look like she's at some kind of, I don't know, brothel or something? It's just like, this is only lacking a red light. Where are you, AOC? What is this? Oh yeah, you have to say that you are youngest woman and Latina to be elected to the House because, yeah, you have to go there, of course. I don't know if they think they are going to reach out younger people with this. This is, oh my, some of them, I know that some of them had trouble doing that little jump at the beginning. No, please, no. This comment was the best. What the F is wrong with these people? They are acting like what they think kids like. I'll give them some slack since they aren't typically around children that aren't in chains. Oh, that was savage. And oh, this was another. I mean, these days are, the memories. Never forget, the Democrats did not stand for this warrior, 13-year-old warrior, but you know what they did for the other guy that I'm not going to name because fuck you, fuck all his legacy. That was nonsense, absolutely nonsense. Fuck it, in every single way. And we have enough for today, right? Should I show you this? This one I cannot show you with music, but because this will 100% trigger the YouTube copyright system. Well, the state of this union will begin shortly. I'm going to be in attendance. At least this was before the reaction. And Jasmine Crockett, we already know that Jasmine is going to be a star in the following years. And some people are saying, oh, is she appealing to target that the Republicans are not reaching? That could be dangerous. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, she's appealing to a target audience, a very specific target audience. And I'm going to tell you one thing. That target audience usually doesn't vote. It's not going to, it's not voting. They couldn't care less about voting. I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm not going to torture you more. Enough torture for today. Let me know what you think about this in the comments.